Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Doyen. I am an Enterprise Account Manager at CPA.com. With me today, I have Rohit Arora, CEO and founder of Biz2Credit. So welcome today. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Ashley.
Absolutely. So we are getting ready to kick off our tax track and learning labs on November 19th, during which Biz2Credit will have a presence, and you'll have an opportunity to meet with participants of the conference and allow them to ask some questions about what all you have to offer. So let's start off with giving them some background on Biz2Credit. So if you don't mind sharing some information, that'd be good.
Biz2Credit is a fintech lending company headquartered out of New York City. We are a 12-year-old company, and we cater to small and mid-sized businesses across US in terms of our lending products, as well as helping businesses to manage their cash flow better through our virtual CFO platforms. We have partnership with large payroll companies like Paychex, Sage Payments, Sage Payroll, and also with large payment companies like Global Payments, etc. And the idea always was to give access to credit and as well as insights into the businesses with their cash flow and also how they can keep growing themselves. We are very proud to say that we are a trusted partner of AICPA. And earlier this year, we have worked very closely with the AICPA in launching a PPP platform and now a PPP forgiveness platform, which has been extremely well received both by the CPA community as well as the business owners themselves. We are also a direct PPP lender out there. That means that we have direct connectivity into SBA and other government databases as well as the government systems to not only submit the PPP applications but also handle tens of thousands of PPP forgiveness applications, which is on the top of the mind for a lot of CPAs, financial advisors, as well as for business owners right now. And the other thing is that we are pretty much ready whenever the next round of PPP comes to help both the CPAs, financial advisors, as well as business owners to get access to capital and also able to file their forgiveness so that they can then use for their tax treatment also.
Perfect. Wonderful. So out of that, what would you say that you're most looking forward to sharing with participants, I guess in addition to what you've said at the Digital CPA conference, specifically in that community?
So I think the most significant piece that we have seen during 2020 has been the impact what the COVID-19 will have on the financial advisors, CPAs, and business owners out there. And in my view, this is going to be a 1 in 100 year event, in terms of change in the behavior of both business owners as well as the CPAs, and how CPAs need to be more prepared to actually have more digital technologies in place to help their client base. And also this gives a great opportunity in my view to CPAs and financial advisors to become a real financial consultant or a real financial advisor to their clients and not just a text preparer, because a lot of CPAs in the past or most of the CPA firms have aspired to be a real advisor to their clients, but most of the time the business owners really use them for the tax filing purposes only. And I think this is the time when they can actually take advantage of the dislocation which has happened. And I think this recession has been really very harsh on majority of small and mid-sized businesses. So most of the small businesses need to reorient the way they work. They need to go more digital. They need to get smarter about dealing with pandemics, and they need to actually adapt and adopt the constant change that now we are going to live in the world. And I think that's where CPAs as individuals and as well as firms can play a very big role in actually helping them in this transition.
Absolutely. And, we're definitely, firms are looking at how can they position themselves as trusted advisors in all areas and all aspects of the firm. So talk to me a little bit more about how Biz2Credit, or what emerging technologies Biz2Credit has to offer. Because I know you mentioned earlier, of course, this is a tool for PPP, but it is not only a tool for PPP. There's a lot that can be added on top of that, a lot of advisory level services that can be added on top of that through the business funding portal. So can you talk to us more about that?
Yeah, no, I think that's a very good question. So our vision is to, help CPA firms to manage all their clients in one place, have all their cash flow data, their text data, everything, combined in one place, even help them to use digital technologies to help their customer base to get more well educated, take decisions which are more well informed. And also for CPAs internally themselves, how they become more digitally savvy, what kind of workflow tools they can use better, for their workforce, for their staff, for CPAs, non-CPAs, client-facing, people, non-client facing people, and how they can become more intelligent about their clients' businesses so that they can be a real financial advisor to them. I think the other big trend for 2021 is the need for capital is going to explode along with the pent up demand. So I think how as a CPA or a financial advisor, how you can help your clients plan for that. If they need an SBA loan, they need a line of credit, they need other products. How to go about doing it. How to go about helping them with that without having to go to bank or bank branches, which are obviously have become pretty useless right now. And I don't think that anybody is going back to a bank branch or a relationship manager at a bank anytime soon. So I think the challenge for a lot of the firms now is that what digital tools and technologies can they deploy, both for their workforce as well as for clients, because most of the clients are not going to come and visit them, in the next tax season. It's not happening. So how do they help them to do work digitally? Using a Zoom or a Teams is good to see each other and meet each other, but it's not a workflow tool. So what are the things you really need to make yourself more intelligent, more productive, as well as for your clients, and how you also offer them a more of a self-service platform? Because I think in the digital world, the key is that you will have to give them ability to your clients to become more self-service, more intelligent, and also understand things better. And that is something I think the most significant thing that we are delivering to the CPA community, and we will keep delivering it by integrating new products, integrating new data insights, integrating more cash flow tools, by bringing in more payroll data, payments data, third party data directly into the platforms, by integrating accounting software platforms. Because the idea is then it becomes a hub, and then CPAs and accountants can just use that hub to actually get smarter about their clients, and also go and help the client. It's like a doctor checking up a patient, or a doctor getting a full diagnostic report on a patient and then advising the patient.
Yeah, having all that information in one place for them to access with ease and efficiency. I love that. So, what makes you most excited about being part of the digital CPA community?
I think the biggest change that I'm seeing, and which I'm very excited about, is that CPAs as a community is extremely conservative. Which is what they should be. They take their time to adopt and adapt to new technologies. I think what COVID has done is that it has just accelerated that growth. We have seen, on our
Mm-hmm.
PPP forgiveness tool and on our CPA loan platform, we have got like over 6,000 firms who have already registered in like 2 months actually, which is phenomenal. And they're using
Yeah.
the platform. They're giving us a lot of feedback. We are learning new things. And I think the wisdom of crowd is the most powerful thing, because as we see what CPAs are doing, how they're navigating the platform, how we can make more improvements into our workflow tools, how we can make it better for them. And this is a constant evolution, quick deployments, and since everything is in cloud, so it's highly secure as well as highly scalable. So I think that's a very important, learnings that we are getting ourselves. And it's a constant iterative process. The more people use it, the better the product and the platform becomes, and
Mm-hmm.
better the platform becomes, more people will come to it. So I think we are at a stage where we feel very excited going into 2021. With the vaccination news looking very positive right now, we feel there's a tremendous amount of pent up demand in the economy. There's going to be a very sharp rebound in the economy, and I think CPAs have never been more well placed than now to actually, use digital platforms and technologies and actually become, financial consultants and advisors to their clients. And this also is going to be a huge growth, I would say, channel for them, because traditionally CPA firms have dealt with people with their office network. So like you open up offices, then you get your clients, then you sit down with them, then you have these discussions. Now in the digital world, actually, your client can be anywhere
Yeah.
across the country. And if you are a smart CPA and you have a great expertise in certain areas, you can actually go and offer that to clients agnostic of any location. That's a huge opportunity for CPAs to expand their practice also.
Yep, absolutely. Sky's the limit in regards to the client reach. The question is, are you providing the services that are in demand? And we appreciate this partnership with you and Biz2Credit. I think that you guys are spot on, and I'm excited about the value that you guys are bringing to the profession. I know I'm hearing a lot of excitement from the firms that I'm working with about the business funding portal. So thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for participating in the DCPA conference. So for a reminder for everyone, Biz2Credit will be available during Learning Labs on November 19th between 1 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to log into those Learning Labs and chat with them, or you can also access them and ask questions in the Digital CPA Resource Center. But with that said, again, thank you for joining me today and looking forward to continuing to be in touch.
Yeah, same here, Ashley. Thank you.
All right, have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.